Hey guys, it's Sean. Haven't done a video in a while. Not a lot really going on. Let's see. Uh, Last week we were doing a lot of backing maneuvers, still on the range, doing backing, offset backing, parallel parking, all that good stuff. They were taking us out pretty much every day, taking us out, running the DPS course that we were going to be testing on. And that's pretty much all last week what we were doing. The Friday we had an evaluation. They do their own little evaluation here to see where you're at, to see if, I guess, they're going to actually send you to go get your CDL and all that. We've actually had a few people that didn't make it. They just couldn't get it. They try to help, but if you're just not getting it, and some people, they just weren't studying, so they had to let them go. And I guess that's just part of it here. So I did the evaluation. Got a 94 on it. Pretty good, I think. We went through the whole course, did our pre-trip inspection, and the air brake test. Part of the test, the evaluation. So we did that, and then we got once we passed that, they give us our dates to go to DPS to get our CDL test done. CDL, hazmat, and tanker. Unfortunately, I kind of got my dates were, I have to wait till next Monday, the 7th, before I can actually take my test. So I guess that's a good thing, because I can study some more on my hazmat and all that stuff. But it just kind of sucks because some of my classes are already going through and testing and whatever else. But if you do get caught not being able to do the the test right away, we end up going through orientation, which is long. It's 2 days of orientation, and it's just a lot of class, a lot of paperwork. They give us, and this is not all of it that's in here, but this, there's just some of the stuff that we've had to go through. There's a bunch of stuff. We go through all the insurance stuff. Pretty much we go through the process of getting hired on without getting hired on yet. That's where you get to pick if you want to go KLLM or FFE. I ended up picking FFE. So, really, they're both good either way. KLLM is more customer base. They drive to customer, back and forth. And FFE is more terminal to terminal. So for me, it seems like you can get more done with FFE. I don't know. I mean, there's goods and bads of both, but terminal to terminal is pretty much FFE's drop and hook. So you get a trailer from one terminal, and you go to another terminal, wherever it is. I mean, you could still drive across the U.S., drop that trailer off, pick up another one, and keep going. So it's, I guess, less waiting around for people to unload and load and waiting for customers and whatever else. But the pay is pretty much the same. I don't think there's much difference at all. I think the pay is a little bit different on company side, but I'm going lease. So once once I go get my test done and all that, probably have to wait. I think once I get all my tests done, I get hired on like a day or two later, fully hired on, and then find out when I'll get hooked up with my trainer. So that's really all that's been going on. I had a question earlier today. I commented on it, but he asked, what do they feed us here? And can you bring your own food and cook your own food? Like I said in my comment, it's kind of hard to explain everything that they, it'd be a pain in the butt to try to remember everything. But, it's the breakfast is kind of normal, eggs and sausage, or pancakes and sausage, or sometimes they have their continental breakfast, which is pretty much cereal. They have muffins and stuff like that. But lunches, it depends. Today we had kind of like Mexican food. It's flautas and rice and refried beans and like a taco soup kind of thing. For dinner we had fish and potatoes, and yesterday we have just pretty much everything. It's chicken fried steak. We've had hamburgers and Italian foods, and it's all sorts of stuff. It's kind of cool, and sometimes there's some people that don't like pork or don't eat meat or anything else like that. They can't always have what you want, but sometimes they'll, like, if there's red meat, sometimes they'll have chicken you can get instead, but you have to ask for it. But and then the other question he asked was, could you bring your own food and cook your own food? I guess you could try. The dorm rooms here, they don't allow food in the dorm rooms. They don't want all that mess. So there's no refrigerator up here, and there's no microwave or anything. But they do have a little microwave down in the cafeteria if you wanted to, make ramen noodles or something. But, I see some guys, they bring their own ramen noodles or stuff like that. And you don't have to actually eat here. If you like spending money, go for it. It's free food. I don't know why you wouldn't want to eat it, but some people are pretty picky. That's fine. Whatever. The other question he asked, do they offer rides places, like to the store and everything else? They pretty much, all they have is shuttles going from the hotels to here. They're not gonna have shuttles to anywhere else. They have a taxi service. There's a guy that works, I guess they give you a guy that works, not works for here, but he's a taxi. So he comes and picks people up all the time. Other than that, we've had some people walk to the store, which, honestly, I wouldn't recommend out here at night. It's not the best, outside of this area, because they got security and everything else. It's well lit, but I don't really like it that much outside of this area. It's got a kind of crappy rep. But like me, I live an hour from here, so I have my car here. So if I need to go anywhere, I'll just go. And I'll take some people, if they need something. But I started doing that, and it was starting to get a little out of hand. Everybody was always asking for rides and everything else, and I don't mind helping, but it gets a little out of hand. But yeah, if you don't have a ride here, there's people willing to take you places, but just don't wear it out, because that gets on your freaking nerves. Other than that, I really don't have much else to say unless I can think of something real quick. That's really all. I don't know. But I'll keep you all up to date. Try to make some other videos. Like I said, there's not much going on right now. I'm just waiting for my test date on the 7th. If I pass that, then then it's on like Donkey Kong. So we'll see. I got to do some studying. But if y'all have any questions, comment, ask me. If I don't, I try to comment back on there. If not, I'll make a video. And if any of this stuff helps, like my videos, subscribe or something. It's not like I have a million people on my video or my channel, but it gives me motivation to get some more videos out there. That's about it. It's probably gonna rain tonight, so I'm gonna sleep like a baby. But all right, I guess I'll talk to y'all later.